Well, hi there. Today we're going to be looking at a product by a company called Gaioka Shodo, or that's how I pronounce the name anyway. It's a product in their sort of lower end of the spectrum, reasonably cheap. I think it cost me about £10 or £15 for the box. This is just a small sort of sampler size box. Jinko Yose is how I'm calling it, and they've actually printed it rather conveniently in English on the side. But just sort of using my basic Japanese, I think that that looks like Gaioka Shodo, that's definitely Jinko, and that one must be the Yose. Anyway, this is, as I said, one of the most sort of simpler products in their line, but it's still, the box looks lovely. It's got fairly good reviews online, and so I bought it the other day in a sort of larger consignment, and I'll be feeding out the review videos over the next few days. But yeah, it's got a really nice attractive box. They kind of tend to do these in a sort of really a dark style of box with a sort of vegetation, trees, or in this case I think it must be grass or reeds on the front. It looks really nice. Anyway, here we go. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Right, so we have the usual kind of sort of sheet in there about the incense. I won't even attempt to pretend that I can read that, but it looks very beautiful. And then some more details, I guess, about the company there, which is all very lovely. And then this is rather nice. It's a wrapped packet, and this tends to be the sort of style that you get with higher end incenses, actually, where they back them with a piece of card and sort of wrap them in this really nice soft paper. In this case there's no card, but you know, it's a nice presentation. I really like that, and there's a good number of sticks in there as well, considering this is the small size. So let's just get one of those out and have a smell. I'm afraid you're not going to be able to smell this, obviously, so you're going to have to just trust me. But here goes. It's rather dark. It's an interesting colour. Let's have a... it's very dry. Definitely lots of aloes wood, oud in there. I'd class this... It's got a sort of a classic Gaioka Shodo sort of wet forest sort of scent to it. A little bit like Minorian. It's one of the two companies basically that's associated with that sort of wet forest floor kind of smell. So it's going to I'm sure be a little bit musty, but not in a sort of horrible way. It should, when it's burnt, it should really have a nice feeling of, I don't know, being a little bit downwind of a campfire in a forest after a light shower or something like that. It's really quite a... Well, it's one of my favourite notes in incense, and you either like it or you don't. And yeah, I think this one's going to be really nice, actually. That really does smell nice. So I'm just going to get my my gear and my lighter, and we'll fire this one up. So just bear with me a second. Right, okay, I'm back, and here we go. Let's move some of this away and bring out the incense plate and little holder. This is a combination. This is a Shoyaido plate, which I really like. It's one of my favourite ways of burning incense. And this is the anyone who's familiar with incenses will recognise that as a Kairagi incense holder. Right, here we go. This is my hopeless attempt at lighting an incense stick. Looks a little... The darker ones are often a little bit harder to light, but let's see how that one goes. It's lit very nicely. Just let it settle down a bit. Oh yeah. Oh, that is really nice. Wow, that is a bit like I said. It brings to mind the products like the Gaioka Shodo no-show line. They're really higher end products where, again, they have this sort of very deep woody smell Definitely lots of really lovely aloes wood in there. And this sort of wet, sort of damp forest floor sort of smell. It really is giving me a sort of feeling like the Mino Rien aloes wood, or maybe even sort of a slight hint of the Kyara, but I don't think this has got Kyara in it. It's not that expensive, but it's that is really, really nice. I'm gonna be burning quite a lot of these. This is this is gonna be one of my favourites, I can tell. Wow, that is very nice. Yeah, I would classify it as a very deeply woody, very aloes wood, dry, but not overly pungent. It's not going to make you sneeze or cough. You know, it's really, really well blended, and that wet note in it. It's really, really good. It's just like some I don't know, some sort of hardwood wood burning on a fire, and you're just a bit downwind of it. Really, really nice. Fantastic. Well, that is my sort of mini review of Jinko Yozai, and I hope you've enjoyed it. It's a product by Gayo Koshodo, and yeah, that's really going to go. That's going to be one of my favourites, I think, for a little while at least. Very, very nice. I'm going to relax now and enjoy this, and I'll be back with you later. Thank you.